This month at bobbyflay.com, we are eagerly awaiting spring in this winter and everything that comes along with spring. And I am here to show you a great spring dish, leg of lamb. I'm Christine from the B Team, and the recipe today is actually my centerpiece for my Easter dinner every year. And it's a leg of lamb that is deboned and stuffed with a very savory and herbaceous mixture and roasted in the oven. So let me show you how to make it. Okay, so what I have here today is a New Zealand leg of lamb, which has already been deboned, and it's about a 3.5 pound leg of lamb. They tend to be smaller, the New Zealand ones, and so anything larger than 6 pounds, you really have to look for an American leg of lamb, which those can go up to like 14 pounds. So it really depends on what how many people you're looking to serve. So in this case, I have scored the outside. For this recipe, we need to preheat our oven to 400 degrees. And as always, whenever we're cooking with protein, it's important to pull your meat out like at least 1 hour before you're planning on cooking it, so that it has a chance to come to room temperature and you don't have any like cold spots for roasting. So in this case, this has already been out for quite, about an hour and a half, which is ideal. And to make the herb paste, which we have here, I already made it. What is inside the herb paste is a mixture of mint, thyme, parsley, rosemary, dill, and oregano, and some lemon zest, some capers, some anchovies, lots of garlic, and some Worcestershire sauce. And that's just all combined in the food processor until you get a nice paste like you see here. And then, well, first, after I score it, I'm just going to season it with salt and pepper. Give it a flip. Season this side as well. And don't be shy. Lamb is a really dense meat. You need to make sure that you give it enough seasoning. And then we're going to give it a nice slather with Dijon mustard. And this acts as a glue, but it also creates another layer of flavor, which is just really important. So I have my string already, I have my Dijon on there, and now I'm going to take this herb paste and I'm going to cover the entire surface with the mixture. And now it's time to roll. I try and get it nice and tight. Any extra paste that falls out, I don't waste it. That's why also scoring is so great, because you just get to really get in there in all these little crevices. Yum. I'm gonna wash my hands and tie this up and be right back. Okay, so as you can see, our lamb is all nicely tied up, and any of the paste that just naturally fell out when I was tying it, I made sure to rub it all over, not to waste any of it. And my pan is getting nice and hot for searing. My oven has come to temp, 400 degrees, and we're ready to sear this baby off. So, olive oil, sticking with the Greek theme here, getting it nice and hot in the pan. Just wait 1 second. That's the sound you want to hear. So we're just going to sear this off on all sides until nice and golden brown and crusty, and then finish it in the 400-degree oven. So this leg of lamb has already been out of the oven, it's finished cooking, it's been resting for quite some time, and now it's time to slice it and platter it up. I do want to mention something about temperature, because I think it's really important. If I were making lamb chops, I would definitely want to see that beautiful, super pink, rosy center, medium rare. However, for this application, for a leg of lamb, I think that it's really best to be served at least medium, which is kind of surprising to a lot of people, but I do think that it really highlights the flavor perfectly, the tenderness that you get from the meat, and also it's really just the way they do it in Greece and the Mediterranean overall. So this was pulled out at about 130. That's like a good internal temperature to aim for. And let's just give this a slice. So I would definitely say this is more of medium. Then we're just going to take it to the platter, which for this meal, I'm serving it with, again, I was thinking spring. So we have some lovely haricot vert with some fresh dill and some roasted potatoes that are tossed also with some roasted shiitake mushrooms, which to me, shiitake mushrooms are very spring-like. And then every Greek Easter, I've been to a bunch of them that I've ever been at, this is super important. They take lots of lemon juice and lots of olive oil, spoon it all over the meat. Serve more alongside. A little parsley. It wouldn't be a Greek-inspired Easter dinner if it didn't have some tzatziki and some pita bread. It just makes everything delicious. So there you have it. I hope I've inspired you to think spring and certainly give it a little bit of a Greek twist and try this recipe at home.